see you here today.
But what I was doing is she couldn't swallow anymore, so she wouldn't take the stuff. So I started pouring water into a separate bowl. It was hilarious. Her big nose different. And I would put this in, and she would go, she would go to that bowl and bark. Like, give me some of this. And she would drink it, and she would bark at the other dog. This way, and it would give her some. Okay, then you need to get me. You could do this in the morning, do it now.
right. I need a tissue. Do you have an extra tissue, Paula, that I can have? I know you do. Okay. We're just running. It's okay. We're just running a little lower in our time. Face it, I guess it's this way. Oh, can you face it?
I can try. Let me see.
I know, and not have. And what's nice is I can.
Let me see. Let me see how fast.
Ooh, my lower back is kind of. I need to do it today. I know, but it's not that easy over here because I can't, because I got this thing, the microphone, so when I Did you really? Did you? It is one of those. Good. Where's this going to be? Right here, Tom?
Yep.
All right. Okay, tell me when.
You're running. You're
Okay. Welcome, everybody, Saturday morning. Just wanted to point out that Yoga in the Park is sponsored by Toyota, Phil Long Toyota, and facilitated by Hot Yoga on Main. Glad you guys could come out today. I know we have a little sparse group because everybody thought we were going to have some adverse weather, but those of you that are watching, we don't have adverse weather. It's beautiful. We do live stream on YouTube every Saturday morning. It's Trinidad Times TV 71. So go ahead and always share that. Share it with your friends. You can always come back and do these poses later. And we welcome everybody, both on YouTube and that came today. We're going to start with, and first of all, can everybody hear me okay? Because I'm not having to fight for more space over here, so it's kind of appropriate. We do have a little wind, so I'll do my best to keep my voice level so that you can hear it. This morning we're going to start in a seated posture for our meditation. So today in my meditation, I was thinking about balance, and I was thinking about my ability to try and do new things and without intimidation of what new things bring to me sometimes. Sometimes it's like, oh, well, what if I fail? And then I always think of that saying, oh, but what if you fly? You know? And coming into that spirit of change and being able to embrace new things, new ideas, new patterns, just being able to ebb and flow. So this morning, the Sanskrit word for our meditation is Vam. That is V-A-M, Vam. That Sanskrit word, when saying it, and you say it to yourself softly, and if you need to say it loud so that you can feel the vibration, but the word Vam creates a space in your body that allows you to be open to change and to try new things. I thought that was really cool. So today, go ahead and just take a deep breath and a full audible exhale. And kind of repeat to yourself, I am open to trying and doing new things. I am open to new patterns. And then just repeat softly as you soften your eye gaze and take another deep breath. Continue with the word VAM. As you hear noises or distractions that are outside of your mind or even in your mind, just go back to that mantra as we take a few moments here. I'll signal you when it is time to stop. Begin. It's now time to release your mantra. Softly open your eyes and take a deep breath, fully exhaling. As we move through our stretching this morning, keep in mind the importance of your breath. Taking that breath deep into the body, full exhaling from the body. Inhale, arms up overhead. Flip those palms. Exhale, push away. Flip those palms, really take it up. Inhale. Reach, reach, reach. Come out of the spine, out of the hips. And exhale, push it away. Last one, inhale, take it up. And push it away. Feeling the body and its breath. Extending out our left hand, we're going to tend to take 10 fingers. We're going to extend it out to our left. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, reach up, grabbing that left ear and gently pulling down towards the right, and then dropping that right shoulder. Audible exhales here, releasing that tension. Tension you didn't even know you probably had. You might feel sensations happening throughout your whole body. Just allow your breath to release that. On your next inhale, walk that palm to the corner of the head, turn the chin towards the right part of your chest, and gently pull it down towards your chest, exhaling. Again, full exhales, release any tension out of the body. Relaxing now your left shoulder. Now slowly release that right hand. Draw the chin slowly back to the center and up, inhaling. Full exhale through the mouth. 10 fingers now with your right hand stretched out long to your side. Left palm comes up, inhale. Reach over, draw gently that neck down and drop the left shoulder. Observe your body here. Any weird sensations might be feeling from your hips. Just allow yourself to release and relax in anywhere that's trying to still hold on. On your next inhale, walk that palm to the corner of your head. Turn the chin towards the left side of your chest. And on the exhale, draw it down. And now, stretch and relax out that right shoulder. Slowly release your palm, turn that head towards the center and slowly lift it up as you inhale. On the exhale, roll the shoulders back behind you. You can clasp the hands behind you. And now draw the chin towards the chest, exhaling. And slow chin sweeps across your chest, coming up on your inhales to the left and exhaling all the way to the right, or whatever your pattern is, but find that and just gentle chin sweeps from left to right. Don't forget to use your breath. And only if you want it, you take that head and take it all the way around, slowly breathing. Maybe you have a little stiffness in one area. You can stay there and just breathe through it. And whenever you're ready, come back to center, lifting that eye gaze towards the sky. Inhale, release the hands to the front. As we begin today, we're going to take some deep cat-cows in this seated posture. So you can grab onto your knee, your ankle, your shin. And as we fully exhale, we're going to push that belly to the spine, chin to the chest, and maybe tilt a little bit back onto your tailbone. Inhale, draw that chest forward through the arms, lift the eye gaze. And exhale. You're going to take 20 of these. So start off slow, but then increase your speed as you warm up that spine. Once you've done your 20, come back to center and stillness. Just take those deep stretches and breaths. Now that we're all back to center, inhale, pay attention here, come to a loose seat, and let's get all of us get our right foot in front if it's not already. Coming to a loose seat here, so that right foot is in front and you don't have a tight seat at all. Inhale, sit up nice and tall. We're gonna hinge directly from the hips. So you can either take yourself down holding onto your knees or walk the mat. We're gonna press the chest out, shining the eye gaze up slightly. So inhale, exhale, hinge, take it down. Now, as long as that spine stays straight, your down might just be here today or throughout your first few breaths. You can slowly walk it down. As long as that spine stays straight, you're isolating the right sciatic, and you can rest onto the forearms so that you can still lift the eye gaze and shine at your heart. Relaxing that right hip, really letting the sciatic begin to open naturally. Audible exhales release the tension. Now, slowly begin to walk yourself up. We're going to take a counter twist. So inhale and twist towards your right. Your back of your left hand is going to come onto that right thigh. And exhale, twist. Now you're going to be relaxing and releasing in the left hip. Relax your abs and allow that twist to really wring you out like a towel. And back to center. Exchanging the left foot in front for the right. Again, we have a very loose seat here. We're opening up our hips very gently. But now we're going to isolate on that left side. So just inhale. And exhale, hinging forward. And again, you might just be right here. And as you exhale through your mouth, you'll release that tension that allows you to move forward. And eventually, keeping your heart shining, your head lifted, you are opening up that left side. Audible exhales, release that tension. Relaxing in the hips, opening up here. And then slowly press yourself up, walking forward. This time, taking that counter twist, we're going to inhale, exhale, twisting to your right. The back of the right hand now opens up. Relax your belly. Come into your twist. And release. Wonderful. Shake out those shoulders. Now bring those palms up to the shoulders as we take a few breaths, continuing with that twisting and that wringing out of the spine today. We're going to breathe in as we turn to the left, and we're going to breathe out through the mouth as we turn to the right. So it's going to go like this. Okay, so start with that twist. I'm going to time you for 1 full minute. Ten more breaths. And bring it back to center. Move those arms, coming backward and taking them forward. Now we're going to sit up onto our toes today. So if you need to, you can take that blanket and place it between the legs if that helps buffer a little bit for you. If you don't need that, that's fine. Just come up onto those toes. Make sure they're all spread out equally, including that little wayward pinky toe that thinks it's running the world. Get that thing stretched out. Then lean back onto your seat. Again, use the blanket if you need to. As we continue with our stretching before we start with our flow. Inhale, reach that left arm out. Exhale, we're gonna come around with the right and we're gonna hook it and bring it in. Now, there's a couple of options here. You can bring it in low. That's gonna have a different kind of stretch for you. Or you can bring it in high and really stretch into the entire shoulder. Audible exhales, release that tension. Do you need a blanket? Yeah, I guess I do. There you go. Yeah. It helps make a difference for sure. 2 more breaths. And now reach the opposite arm out. Actually, take that left arm out, counter stretch it open. Reach the right one out real far, and then come back, hook it in, and pull it towards you. There you go. See, you aren't even thinking about your feet, are you? Stay with me. We're opening up all the things today. Deep breath. 2 more breaths. Open it up. Come on down and tap out those feet. Now, while we're here, go ahead and bring the those palms either down or onto blocks directly underneath the shoulders. We're gonna curl over those toes and we're gonna push back to your first inversion down dog. Find yourself here doing whatever stretch is necessary. Maybe you're taking your first down dog stretch by alternating the left foot down versus the right. You can actually take a bend in those knees and you can press that chest towards the thighs, crouching down and then pushing back up. But more than anything, get that chest stretched towards the thighs into that inverted V. Inhaling, coming up onto the toes, exhaling, getting those heels toward the mat. Take a few rounds here of whatever your body's saying that you need as we move through the rest of our practice. Now we're going to take a second here. We're going to inhale, come up onto the toes. You're going to push, take a bend and push the chest towards the thighs. Eye gaze towards the top of the mat and jump, step, or walk yourself there. And then reverse swan dive, draw that energy all the way up around you. Exhaling, beautiful job. Inhaling, taking it up. Now, we're gonna bring those palms through heart center as we come into a humble chair. As you reach down into that humble chair, pull up and in from your pelvic floor, engage your core, shine your heart. Come back to that intention, or even that Sanskrit word, vam, as we hold here in this active posture. Take a deep breath, inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Walk those feet mat's distance apart here. And as we hang into ragdoll, you can let your arms fall long or clasp those pinkies into the elbow creases. You can alternate by straightening those legs or taking a bend, transferring this stretch from the lower back to the hamstrings and so forth. Maybe you'd like to swing from side to side or take a nice sway. You can bob up and down or just stay in stillness. With our weather and our precipitation, not our participation, but our precipitation being so strong today, our body might be feeling the effects of it in our joints. So it's important that we use our breath and we stretch this body out. Now everybody drop their arms all the way to the mat. Walk those feet together about hips distance apart. Again, that's the equivalent of 2 fists between your feet. We're gonna take those arms today and we're gonna wrap those arms back around the calves. Take a bend here if you need it. And then exhale, straighten those legs, pressing the body closer to the thighs. Wherever you are today is exactly perfect, so don't worry. It's about the momentum and the movement that you're bringing in into your body. Exhale, let the arms fall long. And inhale, now let's go into a half lift. Press the palms into the shins just below the knees. Lift the toes. Push the seat back, extend your neck towards the circle. Exhale, fold. Take a nice bend. We're gonna press that chest into the thighs and we're gonna reverse swan dive. Draw that energy up and around you. Exhale, full cactus, release that breath. Inhale, take it up. And exhale, forward fold. So we're going to apply a little bit more speed here. Inhale, half lift. This time you can take those palms to heart center. Exhale, forward fold. Press that chest towards the thighs. Inhale, bring it up. And exhale, release with the cactus. Inhale up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Take a nice bend again. Reverse swan dive. Draw it up. And cactus. Inhale, take it up. This time, draw those hands through heart center as we come into that humble chair. This is an active posture. Engage your core here. Back to your intention, maybe an intention you want to create a new one for the day, bringing forth something positive into your mind's eye. Exhale, fold. Now, we're gonna come high on the toes here. Take a bend, and we're going to jump, step, or walk ourselves back to plank. Pull up and in on the belly, tuck the booty down, hold plank. Inhale here, push it back, down dog. We're gonna do some rolling planks here. So take a deep breath and roll yourself forward on the exhale for plank. Tucking in that body, you are tight like a plank of wood. And exhale out, push it back, down dog. One more time, inhale, roll into plank. Get very firm here, puffing out of those shoulders. Exhale, push it back, down dog. We're gonna take the right leg up high. Open up that hip. Reaching, reaching, reaching. You're really stretching open that hip today. Back to center, planting that foot. Left leg high, reaching open that hip. And back to center. All the way down, roll into plank. And now slowly bring the body all the way down to the mat. Planting those hands at your chest line. We're gonna plant the forehead down onto the mat. We're gonna exhale all the air out of the body. On your next inhale, press yourself up slightly for baby cobra. And then lift those palms, pressing the tops of the feet into the mat. Just lifting here, just doing basic body strengthening today. Exhale, take it down. Again, take a deep inhale and exhale all the breath out of the body. And then inhale again, push yourself up for baby cobra and lift those palms. Press the feet into the mat. And release. Exhale all the air out of the body. Last one. Inhale, take it up. Lift those palms. Really push yourself here. And exhale, take it down to the mat. Moving forward with our strengthening routine today, we're now going to bring those palms slightly out in front of us, not at our chest line, more at our neck line. So coming up higher. And then we're going to exhale as we push up into an up dog. You can spread those feet across your mat. We're strengthening here. If you can take it all the way up, do so. If that's too hard on your lower back, then stretch those arms out a little farther or just come to your forearms. The most difficult task in this posture is to use your breath and relax your hips. This could cause some lower back spasming. Just allow your breath to move with that. Remember, pain is not what we're doing. Discomfort is sometimes what's happening, but not pain. So if you're in pain, alter your posture. Exhale, take it down. Now, in between these little reps, I'd like you to bend those knees and windshield wiper those legs, loosening back up that lower back. Beautiful job. And now gently planting them down onto the ground. Palms are at your neckline, spread still far apart. Exhale all the breath out. Then inhale, press yourself up again as far as you can, relaxing at the hip line. This seems like it's an easy posture, but this is actually counterintuitive to what we do, so sometimes this is very hard. Exhale, bring it down, and windshield wiper those legs once again. Now we're going to we're going to press up into tabletop. So coming up onto our hands and knees. Find that perfect tabletop. The palms are directly underneath the chest. The knees are directly underneath our hips. You have about hips distance apart with those knees, maybe a little less, but they're not together. Engage your core here. As you inhale, we're going to press the right palm up in front of us, and the left leg is going to kick back. Eye gaze is directly down in front of you. Flip that palm up to where you're stamping a wall in front of you. And flex that foot to where you're holding up a wall behind you. Very active posture, streamlined, straight line, working on our core. Take a deep breath here, and on your exhale, we're going to pull knee to elbow. Inhale, push it out, or exhale, push it out, sorry. Inhale, pull it in, and exhale, push it out. One more round, in, and push it out. Drop that palm and that knee. Reposition yourself into that perfect posture. Take an inhale here as you lift the left hand this time and the right leg goes out. And now we're going to exhale as we pull it in. Inhale, push it out. Exhale, pull it in. Inhale out and exhale, pull it in. Plant your palm and your knee. Curl over those toes, push back, down dog. We're going to move through a quick line of our warrior. Inhale, bring the right leg high. Kick it back behind you, really stretching it. Exhale, pull it all the way through between the hands, low lunge. You're going to stay high on the ball of the back foot. As you raise yourself up, reach for the sky, then drop the shoulders. Sink deep into that left psoas. Got this. Nice. Now inhale, reach up high on the ball of the back foot, pull the heel in towards you and open up warrior two. Self-adjust, pull up and in, make sure that you are in alignment. Nice. Inhale, reach that front arm back behind you for reverse warrior. Now, the back arm can travel down that leg or bind behind you, wherever you are. Now take it back, warrior two. Straighten that front leg. Reach, reach, reach towards the center and open up into triangle. Coming out of the hips. Going to take a counter twist here. Bring that left arm down, pivot onto the ball of the back foot, and bring the right arm up. Yes, very nice. Right arm down. Step that right foot back to meet the left. As we take our first chaturanga, tuck those elbows in, take it down, up dog, and then push back, meeting in down dog. This is our official yoga reset. As we move through these postures. Left leg high. Reach it back behind you. Draw it all the way between the legs, low lunge. Stay high on the ball of the back foot and rise up. Reach high with your breath, with your arms, and then drop those shoulders. Stretching into now the left psoas. Take an inhale here, come high on the ball of that back foot, pull the heel in and open yourself up for warrior two. Beautiful. Now reverse that warrior, take it behind you. Bind with that other arm or let it fall long down the leg. Back to warrior two. Straighten that front leg. Reach, reach, reach towards me and then fall to triangle. Coming out of that hip. Such a beautiful job. Beginning to take that alternate twist. That right arm comes down, take a bend in the front leg, the back foot is on the ball of the back foot, and bring the other arm up. Take it down, both feet meet back, chaturanga flow. Go ahead, drop to your knees, grab water, wipe off. How are we feeling? Are you almost ready to start your Saturday? We're stretching and moving. We're gonna complete our practice today by opening up those hips, and we're gonna take a little bit more activity in pigeon today. I'm gonna give you a block, and those that are watching, you can use a blanket, a block, or you don't have to use anything at all. So those of you that you'll just need one block today. You have a block, I got you one. Uh-huh. All right, so you think, why do we need this block? Well, because you know what? Every once in a while, we gotta open up those hips all the way. So today, what we're going to be doing is we're gonna come into pigeon and we're going to rest onto the block. I'm gonna just show you an example here. We're gonna start in that down dog. The right leg will come up high, and then you're going to rest onto the block. You're going to be leaving your hip literally hanging off, and we're going to open it. We're not going to come lying down into that sleeping pigeon. We're going to actively use our weight and the pressure of your body to open up that right side. So come into down dog. Place that there. I know it's a challenge, but we have to fit a lot into a short period of time. So we got to maximize our benefits here. Why don't you use both of them, Tammy, both of your blocks beside you over here on this side. Yeah. Bring that right leg up for pigeon. Do the best you can to be resting it. You're either resting the leg or the knee. Yeah, there you go. Pull it in. Perfect. It's a little bit weird at first, but you're gonna sit up tall.
Anything out of this? What's wrong?
You're not getting anything out of this? Well, it's coming.
Straighten my leg.
Yes. Now you wanna lean in and you wanna drop here. There you go. You feel it now? Okay, well good, you're flexible. So the more you can lean your seat down towards the mat, the deeper the hip will open. So really, even if you have to fall to the edge of the block and you're just getting kind of like a angle, maybe put it more towards your knee and let your hip hang. There you go. And now try to bring the hip down to the mat. There you go. Is that a little better? All right. Breathing here, straight spine. How we doing over here, ladies? It's a little bit of a deeper opening for some. Try to sit yourself up a little taller, sinking in a little deeper. Placing those palms down on the mat by your side, providing you with a little bit more support. Now, hinge from the hips, straight spine, and try to walk yourself forward without changing the back. So your spine is straight, you're not arched. And again, now we're feeling this. You should be feeling this through the sciatic again. and through the hip. Inhale, bring it up, curl over the back toes, and as graceful as possible, bring the right leg back. Stretch yourself out. Yeah, you can come into figure 4 if that's too much for you, Tammy.
Do the figure 4 too. I'm working, trying.
You're doing good. Okay, opposite side. Bring it forward, resting on the block, letting that hip falling down. If you did not feel enough pressure from that last one, try just leveraging it to where you're just tilted onto the block. Push yourself up. So remember, everybody's a little bit different, but what you want to do is you're really just trying to relax at that hip, letting it sink down towards the mat, and all you're doing is creating a little bit of elevation there. Okay. And again, if you want more, you can either sit up taller, sink down deeper, or hinge from the hips and bring yourself forward without rolling of the spine. It's a straight spine, isolating the posture. Is that a little better for you?
Yeah.
Yeah. You're just probably pretty flexible. Probably have no worries. No worries, no resentments. See?
Anxiety.
See? You're living proof of your yoga. That's right. How we doing over here, ladies? You feeling it? Audible exhales release any tension. Now remember, at the beginning of class, we were opening up the sciatic, and so now we're just taking that a little bit deeper. So when you leave here today, you should feel pretty energized and open. Slowly walk yourself up, and gracefully, however you can, come back into down dog, walking it out, doing whatever it is that you need to do to stretch this out. And then slowly come onto your knees and find yourself in a seated posture as we move through a little bit of breath work and before we hit our final Shavasana. So we're gonna lay back on our backs, lifting those legs up. If you need to use your blanket underneath your seat to help elevate the hips a little bit more, or your block, you are welcome to do so that your legs can rise up in effortless ease. We're going to bring those arms up in effortless ease as well, and we're going to be reaching, reaching, reaching. Now kind of take a shimmy. What you're doing here is you are opening up that lower back. Reach with your breath and your arms and your legs all the way to the sky. Exhale, curl into a ball. Pull the chin to the chest, the forehead towards the knees, and grab onto the bottoms of your feet as you curl into this ball. Inhale, reach it all up high. Reach, reach, reach. Exhale, curl into that ball. Chin to chest, forehead to knees, grabbing onto your feet, squeezing. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, curl into that ball. And now inhale, take it all the way up. Exhale, bring the arms down behind you and the legs down in front of you. Come into that starfish posture as we round out our class with our final Shavasana. You can come back to your intention of Vam. Allow your body to take root into your mat. Feel your heart rate begin to slow. Your breath begin to take in all that you opened up today. Slightly turn those palms forward, up towards the sky if they're not, absorbing in any light and energy so that you can fuel your day. Slowly begin to take a deep breath and rolling yourself onto one side. As we eventually push ourselves back up to seated, ending class very similar to how we began. Bringing those palms to heart center, reaching up tall. We're going to collectively have 3 deep breaths with audible exhales with a double exhale. So inhale, double exhale. Inhale and exhale. Last one, inhale and exhale. Thank you all so much for sharing your practice, bringing it to our mat, to our people watching. We're so grateful that everyone can practice yoga in and outside of their home. As always, may your hearts and your minds and today your hips leave here a little bit lighter and more open. May blessings pour over your families and your homes. The light in me honors and sees the light in each one of you. Namaste. So remember, those that are watching, we're on Trinidad Times TV 71. It's a live stream. You can go back, watch it later, share it with your friends. And always a great thing to pick up. If you couldn't get to class, you can always do this from the privacy of your own home or your own personal park. We are sponsored directly by Toyota, Phil Long Toyota, and facilitated by Hot Yoga on Main. Everybody have a great Saturday. Namaste. And happy 4th of July. Forgot about that.
And what about your cameraman?
And my cameraman, Tom Murphy. Thank you so much, Tom.